Something like that. No, it is Black Veil. No, do not kill them. What? It's Megan and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today we will be watching the original Season 1, Episode 1, and I look forward to getting into it. So I don't know much about it. I do know that the backdoor pilot showed Klaus returning to New Orleans to see his old prodigy, to kind of figure out why a witch was going after him, because Catherine said this. And in going back, he found that Marcel, his prodigy, kind of took over the French Quarter and is now running it how Klaus would have wanted, but he wasn't happy about it. And the witches wanted Klaus's help to bring down Marcel, because Marcel is kind of keeping witches from doing what they're supposed to do and practice magic. And they're using Haley as a way to entice Klaus, because Haley is pregnant with his baby. So, a lot of things kind of happened within that backdoor pilot, and he eventually agreed to kind of help bring down Marcel, or at least that's the sense you got from the ending. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, so I can't wait to get into it. But before we get into the first episode, if you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. I do put please keep it spoiler free, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Without further ado, let's get into the episode.
This unfortunate truth has haunted me for as long as I can recall.
300 years ago. Okay.
What do you make of that? No banner, no flag, floated in out of nowhere. A miracle ship. Why is it just sitting out there? Suppose we ought to find out.
Or is it a ghost ship?
Deserted. Which makes everything in the hold legally forfeit. Take what suits you.
Yeah, it's a ghost ship.
What do you make of that?
Oh, 2 coffins.
Open it up.
That's probably not a wise decision.
What the hell?
Ooh, is that coal? Ooh, that's not good. Yep, I would run. Or not.
Hello.
Rebecca!
Lovely to see such a handsome face after a long journey. Can I eat him, brother?
I'd rather you didn't.
And there's Elijah.
There's no need to be afraid. We'll do exactly as I say.
So that must be Cole and
I
Finn.
remember nothing.
I will remember nothing.
And our half-brother Niklaus. Ignore him, he's a beast.
Quite literally.
We glad you're.
So what brings you to the Big Easy?
I used to live here.
Really? When?
Leah?
Seems like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
What brought you back?
Well, my brother's
Quite a few
here
years
somewhere.
ago.
I'm afraid he might have gotten himself into a bit of a bind. All told, he has a long history of getting himself into trouble.
And I'm guessing you have a long history of getting him out of it.
Something like that.
What kind of bind is your brother in?
He believes there are people in this town that are conspiring against him. You're Jane Ann Devereux. Any idea where I might find her?
No. But I know someone who might. Welcome to New Orleans. And the crown jewel of the Crescent
Oh, we
City.
get to see Sebastian Roche.
Jazz and jambalaya. Just here, we have the Voodoo shop, Jardin Green. Go on, browse for a hex.
So is this like a ghost tour, or?
Are you going to continue following me, Elijah? Do you want?
Are you telling me she's dead?
Come on. Her sister Sophie's gonna want to talk to you.
Wait, so are we just learning things that we already learned from the backdoor pilot? Like, from Elijah's point of view?
That's Jane.
That would be pretty stupid. That's for sure.
Like, I'm
Tell you what.
confused, because I feel like this
Go
is
back
just...
to the restaurant. Cook up some of that famous gumbo. Keep those tourists happy.
This is kind of part of the scenes.
Her body won't be at peace.
Not my problem.
Yeah, like, I feel like this is kind of like
After all these years,
Elijah.
Marcel is alive and well.
Quite. Our brother seems to have wandered into a war zone.
And I haven't been able to find him. Marcel, who Klaus sired and brought up beneath his own wing, now rules a menagerie of
Savage vampires, running wild, killing.
Yeah, this
public
feels like
everything
it's
they come
from
upon.
Elijah's point of
Witches
view
held in
instead of
subjugation.
I doubt
the
that Klaus had any
backdoor
idea
pilot.
what he was walking into.
Sorry, what was that? Because I had the audacity to try and live my life on my own without him.
I believe our brother's in trouble.
So whatever's going on between Marcel and the witches, it's dire enough that they risk bringing an original back to town.
The witches have lured him here. I'd like to know why.
Yeah, see, this scene we saw. And then that's when Elijah showed up to save her.
Give me the strength to finish it.
So yeah, so this is definitely Elijah's point of view from...
You can't sing because Marcel killed her.
Yep. I remember this scene. Okay.
I'm Elijah. You heard of me?
Yes.
So why don't you tell me what business your family has with my brother?
Okay, I was a little confused at first, but I'm slowly catching on, because I was like, this is a lot of things that we've seen. And so, but okay. So basically it's kind of like, if you didn't see the backdoor pilot, you could still catch up and figure out what's going on, maybe. But but it did. It confused me a little bit about what was actually happening, because I'm like, it's not really new information, but it is at the same time, so. But, okay, so this is basically all from, like, Elijah's point of view. And, or rather, following Elijah around. But, okay, I'm following. Slowly, but surely.
Come on in. We can talk freely here.
I suggest you start.
That's something new I didn't know before.
What did your sister want with me, Klaus?
Isn't it obvious? We have a vampire problem, and we need help. Marcel help, especially not when it comes to your brother. Think about it. They call him the hybrid, right?
Bring her out.
And there's Haley.
Who the hell are you?
She definitely doesn't know who Elijah is.
In the beginning, our family was human. 1,000 years ago now.
Oh, Ned, Rick, our brothers are fighting again.
Although
there's
our mother
from-
dabbled in the dark arts, we were largely just a family trying to survive in a time when it was quite difficult to do so.
And this is scenes from the Vampire Diaries.
There was
We were happy. And no one felt this hunger more than Niklaus.
This is new.
When he killed for the first time, we knew what he truly was.
Oh, this is the first time he's turning.
He's a beast. An abomination. Me.
Your dad was a dick. I'm Haley, by the way.
She
You
doesn't.
should probably know my name if you're going to tell me your whole life story.
Yeah.
I know yours.
She kind of says
Your
things
family
that
is
she thinks.
legendary. Your brother's a notorious psycho. Who I slept with. Classic me.
I cannot excuse his behavior, but you must understand. And our father hunted him, hunted us. For centuries, every time we found a moment of happiness, we were forced to flee.
He hunted your brother, not you.
How long after Niklaus broke the spell which prevented me away from my brother to find happiness? A way to save him from himself.
It'd be a good time.
Because we need your help.
Convince Klaus to help us. And no one has to know about the newest member of the original family.
It sounds remarkably like blackmail.
Like I said,
No, it is
I'm
blackmail.
desperate.
100% blackmail.
Well then, I have my work cut out for me, don't I?
That you do. Okay, so we get a little bit more backstory of Klaus and Elijah. And fun seeing Sebastian Roche again. I love when he pops up on the shows I watch. His character is horrible, but he's fun to watch. Him playing such evil characters makes me so happy. I don't know why, but I love how he can just play such bad characters. Sweetest human being in the world, but he's good at playing those horrible characters. So good. Up, and here's Klaus. And he first talks to Elijah.
Evening, Elijah.
Niklaus?
What an entirely unwelcome surprise.
They're now controlled by us. We can keep them safe. Or we can kill them. If you don't help us take down Marcel.
Yeah. No. Do not kill them.
Long enough to see your first maternity dress.
Wait, what?
Enough of this.
Yeah, she wasn't aware of this.
No, we can't. Not yet. We have a clear plan that we need to follow, and there are rules.
I won't hear any more lies.
Niklaus! Listen.
And this is where he hears the baby's heartbeat. Which I'm also surprised that this was so early on. But I get it that they were doing this to create the series. And he walks out.
Kill her. And the baby. What do I care?
You care a lot. You just
Screw this. I'm out of here.
don't want to admit it.
No one touches the girl. I'll fix it.
Is it so important to you that people quake with fear at the sound of your name?
People quake with fear because I have the power to make them afraid. Will this
Yeah.
child offer me? Will it guarantee me power?
Family is power, Niklaus. Love, loyalty, that's
I don't
power. This is what we swore to one another
guarantee you
1,000 years ago before life tore away
something
with little
happy.
humanity you had left. Before ego, before anger, before paranoia, created in this person before me someone I can barely even recognize as my own brother. This is us. The original family.
And he's reaching out
And
to
we
you,
remain
Klaus.
together, always and forever. So save this girl. Save your child.
Should listen to him.
No.
And yeah, I knew that was coming. It's more so because it's just scenes again from the backdoor pilot mixed in with some new scenes here and there. So it's kind of hard to react again to these scenes, but that may be why things are off, because, you know, it's just scenes from the backdoor pilot added in with scenes that they put in there for Elijah's character.
Not entirely certain that I can either. But now that your coven has drawn his ire, I have a question.
No one can control
What prevents
Klaus.
my brother from murdering you instead of cooperating?
Ow! What the hell?
She linked
The
them.
spell my sister performed, the one that got her killed, it didn't just confirm the pregnancy. It linked me to Haley. So anything that happens to me happens to her, which means her life is in my hands.
Quite literally.
Klaus may not care about his own child.
You would dare threaten an original.
I have nothing to lose.
She really doesn't.
You have until midnight to get Klaus to change his mind.
I'd like to know how. Why? Jealous?
So they're saying
Hey, now, I
that
get it.
Elijah was there
300
watching
years
this.
ago, you helped build a backwater penal colony into something. You started it, but then you left. Actually, you ran from it.
Yeah.
Show me some respect.
I'm not sure I like Marcel right now. Nothing's really changed, but then again, I'm still only seeing scenes that I've seen already, so.
Your friend will be dead by the weekend.
Which means I've broken one of your rules. And yet I cannot be killed.
I mean, technically you can be, but
I am immortal.
by only one thing,
That's the
so.
power now, friend.
He's willing to give up everything.
Come on, Elijah. Does that really surprise you?
I already see it. He's spiraling. He's lashing out
Also-
in blind rage. You know, the last time I saw him,
I still want to know, can someone rip out his heart or cut off his head? Would that kill him?
With any luck, this misadventure will allow us a reprieve from all of his insanity.
On my life, I'm not letting anything happen to that baby.
You find him, and then you call me. Don't worry.
And that's who Elijah
You were
is.
Klaus.
Is that so? Please
Ooh,
elaborate.
Elijah's meeting with
Elijah
Martha.
Michelson. No, I got it. It's all good.
Oh, be interesting to see how this goes.
What?
Is apparently the blood of the Hydra will cure a werewolf bite.
Mm-mm.
Handy little thing.
What do you care about the witches?
And that's my business now, isn't it?
Ooh, Elijah.
Klaus will kill.
And Elijah means business.
And I will help him.
Yeah, he's not about to let her die. I love that. Ooh, damn.
I'll break my petulant, vile self.
Ooh,
If I can teach you as father used to be, to remind you of your own humanity. To care
about anything.
Oh.
You're beyond pathetic, Elijah.
No, he cares.
Who's more pathetic? The one who sees hope to make his family whole?
I haven't cared about anything for centuries. Why on earth do you?
Well, because I failed you.
Because he's always cared about his family.
Because the first time my father laid a hand on you,
You are a sentimental fool.
perhaps.
But he cares.
I've lasted this long in spite of it, haven't I?
After everything you've done, Klaus, Elijah still cares. That's gotta mean something, right?
But we also must accept what comes with it.
Elijah wants her
It
to
gives us a
come with him.
responsibility to love without condition, without apology. So is that all this child means to you? A grab for power?
Probably.
What does it mean to you?
I think this child could offer you the one thing that you never believed you had.
And what's that?
Family. Hope.
The unconditional love of family.
That too.
It's a sanctuary for my business in the quarter. Right now, you're the most important person in this family. You need a good home.
I love how much Elijah
So I'm
cares.
curious. In all this time, has anyone asked you how you feel
About having a miracle baby with a psychotic one-night stand.
about being a mother? Haven't been entirely forthcoming. Marcel obviously has something that they need. They don't want him dead. There must be a reason why.
Yeah. What is the reason why? And there's her. Why did I think she was a
It's
vampire?
all quiet out there.
The witches know better than to use magic. They know they can sense it when they do.
Davina, as powerful as you are, they don't stand a chance.
In addition
So
to
who
the
is
secret weapon
she?
he uses to control the witches, Marcel has assembled a small army of vampires.
I have realized one massive vulnerability, one weakness that Marcel could exploit.
And what is that?
Rebecca?
You.
What?
Forgive me, my brother. There is no power in love. Mercy makes you weak. Family makes you weak.
What the hell are you doing?
If I'm going to win this war, I have to do it alone.
The hell are you doing? You know, he's doing everything he can to help you, and here you are just daggering him once again. But who is this witch that he has? And why did I think that she was a vampire? Huh. Interesting. I really thought her character was a vampire. Also, how is Cammy, or Camilla, is that her name, Camilla, still alive? That was one thing that I never truly understood in the Backdoor pilot. And they didn't really explain it here. Because Marcel went after her to try and kill her, but he never did, so that was one thing that I never understood. But, I was really kind of hoping that maybe Klaus would slowly change. Still hoping that maybe this baby can be a change him for the better, but he had to go and stab Elijah. Like, stop doing that! Stop stabbing your siblings! He's doing what he can to make up for things in the past. And despite everything you have done, Klaus, to him, to your siblings, he is still willing to stand by you. He's willing to protect this baby. Willing to help you bring down Marcel. It's like... you should trust your family. They, for some odd reason, trust you and are loyal to you, but for some odd reason, you constantly need to dagger them. I don't know. I don't know. But I will admit that episode was a little hard to react to, especially since some of the scenes we saw already, but I did try my best to react to all the new scenes that we saw, but there were some scenes in there that, I have seen because they were part of the Backdoor pilot already on the Vampire Diaries, so. But it should be interesting going into this. Seeing how this all works out. I'm also very excited to see Claire and Phoebe work together again. I'm very sad that they did not work together on the Vampire Diaries, but I can't wait to see them in scenes. I still want like a little throwaway line about their past. Kind of like, do I know you? No? Okay. Or something of that nature. I think it would be fun. I love when shows do that. But I'm most excited about watching Elijah because that's the whole reason why I wanted to watch the originals, was because of Daniel, who plays Elijah. But here we are, and I look forward to the rest of the season and series. So that was episode 1 of the originals. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. I do post full episodes and early access on my Patreon, which you can find in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, bye guys.